Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to day 2 of the outbreak 2020 to 2021, and welcome to Study of Knowledge and Virtue. I am Abdul Ahmed as your moderator for today's session. As we are about to begin, I have a few important announcements to make before we begin the session. First, please ensure that your internet connection is stable for smooth running of the session. Secondly, kindly fill in the attendance box provided by the committee in the chat box. Third, if you have any questions to the speakers throughout this session, feel free to fill in the comment section provided in this video line. And last but not least, at the end of the session, please fill in the survey form prepared by the committee. Thank you for your kind cooperation and attention. Now, let us together recite the Asmaul Husna, followed by the singing of the national anthem, Negaraku, and also IAM song, Dilinggu.
نسألك يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير العليم العظيم الغفور الشكور العلي الكبير الحفيظ المقيت الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدع المعين المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الواجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الباطن الوالي المتعالي البار التواب المنتقم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع الغني المغني المانع الضار النافع النور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور الذي ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير اللهم صل أفضل الصلاة على أسعد المخلوقات كسيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم عدد معلوماتك ومداد كلماتك كلما ذكرك الذاكرون وغفل عن ذكري الغافلون. Let's lead the way, light in the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam, revelation and reason shall excel, shall prevail, merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the amanah. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUN is to realize the meaning of Ramadan lil Alamin. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUN is to realize the meaning of mercy to all worlds, for all mankind.
di umur kita Al-Fatihah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we are indeed honored to have Associate Professor Zulkifli Hasan, Executive Director of Student Development and Community Engagement, International Islamic University Malaysia (IIM), with us today in the welcoming session with him on the outbreak semester 2, 2020-2021, as his presence really means a lot to us. distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, before I hand in the session to our honorable guest, I would like to remind once again that if you have any questions that you want to ask to our honorable guest, Professor Hassan, throughout the session, feel free to fill in the comment section below, and we try to ask at the end of our session for today. And without further ado, I would like to invite Professor Hassan, the Director of Student Development and Community Engagement. I am very pleased on community education for our
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First and foremost, let us be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Blessing upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I would like to express my deepest appreciation and heartfelt gratitude to the United Council and everyone for accessing the right for the first time. With information on the physical environment and the facilities available in the campus, including rules and regulations. But Tarawih is a very, very essential and instrumental to us in positioning the minds of the new students about the vision, the missions, and the aspirations of the International Islamic University Malaysia, and all IIM community must value and uphold these aspirations. Brothers and sisters, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to IIM. So ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. I wish to congratulate each of you, first on having secured your university place, and second for having the good sense to choose to study in International Islamic University Malaysia, the garden of knowledge and virtue. The International Islamic University Malaysia puts the students at the center of everything it does. Your experience here and your success is extremely important to each and every one of us IIM community. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if you want to know me, you just go to this website, zulkiflihassan.com, so you may know your Deputy Director of Student Development and Community Engagement. So all my writings, all my share or my thoughts, okay, are available on this website. So you may refer to this website and go through and glance through the website. So you may share, you may explore and my writings, my thoughts, and my journey as an academic, in my journey as an alumnus of University Islam Antarabangsa Malaysia, International Islamic University Malaysia. So no need for long introductions about myself. So let us move to the most important part of this presentation or this sharing session with all the new students. Brothers and sisters, IIM journey since its first establishment, you will know that with only 153 students, now we have about 30,000 students. I would like to share with you about how truly remarkable you are when you choose to study at IIM. You know that you are now joined a campus known as Garden of Knowledge and Virtues, or that has been home to leaders, professionals, thinkers, activists, murabbis from all over the world. IIUM is one of the leading universities in the Muslim world, and you will find some of the best murabbis, best minds in the world in IIM. With its unique vision, IIM aims to nurture all the students as holistic human beings with a mission to bring mercy to all mankind. I can assure you that each and every one of you, you are here because you deserve to be and because you can bring something new and exciting to this diverse IIM learning community. Since our establishment in 1983 with only 153 students, with only one campus, now we have over 30,000 students, and IOM has steadily been building our capacity to create a truly great and remarkable university. We achieved numerous accomplishments at international level. So if you can see clearly the journey of IOM since 1983 until today, until 2021, you can see that we have already been past several histories, and we are moving towards 40 years anniversary of IIM in 2023. And to, inshallah, to meet the IIM Vision 2040 and perhaps IIM Vision 16th century of Hijrah in 2077. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I would like to share with all of you some of the truly remarkable achievement of IIM. In 2020, we have been recognized by the United Nations University as one of the regional center of experts on sustainable institution for education on sustainable development. And also we won Green Gown Award as the Sustainable Institution of the Year by the United Nations. And Alhamdulillah, last year, we managed to achieve a great accomplishment by winning 8 Regional Center of Experts awards by the United Nations University. And this is for the first time we entered into this competition or this, and finally we managed to achieve this some sort of excellent and great accomplishment for the universities. With the dynamic leadership and support from all stakeholders and community, and more importantly, all of you, inshallah, we will put our utmost effort and endeavors to continue the legacy of the founding fathers and to realize the vision and mission of IIM. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I would like to share with all of you about all of these important documents for IIM. I would like to encourage and to recommend all of you to read all of these documents, all of these important books for you to internalize, to understand the vision and mission of IIM. There are a lot of references, there are a lot of books for you to refer, but I would like to recommend at least these 12 important documents to portray, to indicate how essential is the aspiration and visions of IIM. So you need to internalize it, you need to understand it. Once you appreciate it, and we can together execute and implement all of this vision and to realize the vision, the aspirations of the IIM. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, IIM community is extremely active and energetic. Okay, you can be part of this big community, either through involvement in more than 162 clubs and societies. We have more than 162 clubs and societies, or via student unions or Mahala Representative Councils or any other platforms. All students can choose to be active in community, in services, uniform bodies, entrepreneurships, debate and oratory, religious activities, counseling, culture, and support. So in order for us to nurture the students to become a balanced graduates who are balanced emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, and as well as physically. So from these figures, from this infographic, you may see that we want to produce and to nurture the Insan Sejahtera balanced students who are balanced emotionally, intellectually, spiritually, and physically. We want to produce a balanced graduates that can contribute to the community, that contributes to the ummah, can contribute to the nation. Brothers and sisters, this is our strength, this is our, and also our manpower. So you can see that we call it KCDIOM, Kuliah Center Division, Institute, Office, and Mahalla. So from Kuliah to Mahalla. So all of these important components of the university, you must know, and you must communicate with all the KCDIOM. So this terminology you must be familiar with is KCDIOM, because we will utilize it throughout your student days in IIM, your student life in IIM. So as I mentioned earlier, that we have about 30,000 students with more than 5,000 staff with 5 campuses in Pagoh, Gambang, Kuantan, Kuala Lumpur, as well as in Gombak. So we have Kuliah, we have several offices like Senserv, Mahalla, Kuliah, Murabbis, Task Force, Disability Services Unit, I want SD Sport Development Center, Entrepreneurship Development Center, and many others. So you can see that we need more Murabbis and we need more agent of change. So you must be an agent of change as part of the KCDIOM to bring IIM to a greater height, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, success is a journey, not a destination. Just to inspire all of you about several greatest achievements of IIM students, so you may know, and then you can be part of these great accomplishments. First, for debate and oratory, in a short span of 37 years, the university is well recognized as now one of the best universities in the world, universities in debate ranking. We won more than 100 awards in last year in various competitions, locally and internationally. In terms of recognition to student talents and leadership, Anugerah Tokoh Siswa Kebangsaan, for example, we won numerous awards, and every year. Our students won and dominated Anugerah Tokoh Siswa Kebangsaan. And we won also numerous awards on community engagement, recognizing the impact and contribution of IIM students to the community, not only in Malaysia, but also international. In terms of graduate employability, IIM is one of the public universities that producing most employable graduates. And alhamdulillah, IIM has a long, proud tradition of sporting excellence as well. Some of our students have represented Malaysia and the international level, such as our rugby and handball players. Ladies and gentlemen, to realize our tagline, mercy to all mankind, rahmatan lil alamin, we also care about our disabled students. So for information, we have established Disability Services Unit in 2012, and we are the leading institution on inclusion policy. And as of now, we have more about 96 disabled students and more than 13 disabled staff. We take care of all our staff, the portraying and indicating our seriousness to execute the universal as well as inclusiveness of the university. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, okay, you may need to read the history in order to appreciate the present and the plan for the future, and try to read and understand the whole mission and visions of IIM. We are not talking about individual excellence. We are not talking about individual performance. We are thinking about transforming the nations, transforming the nations, and also transforming the ummah. So you may read the Bosnia's case, for example, whereby we managed to transform the nation, the Bosnians, and you may read this book, The Bosnian Experience, Humanizing Education. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I will not prolong my speech, but I would like to share with all of you that we, as IIM community, we must work harder, we must work together, we must work collectively in order for us to implement and realize the vision of IIUM. So I would like to share with all of you, these are the components of holistic student development to nurture insan sejahtera, who is balanced and harmonious persons. So there are 6 components of the students' experience in IIUM. Number 1, we want to nurture IIUM students to become the students' well-being, including spirituality and character building, the student empowerment. So that's why we initiated the establishment of student union for the first of its kind in Malaysia after more than 750 years of experience of student union. And then we talk about the student support and welfare. We provided a laptop and data plan, food banks, and many others for the students. We take care all of our students, regardless of the nationalities, regardless of the colors, regardless of everything. We take care all of our students. With regard to the student activities, we have thousands of student activities, and we encourage our students to be active in our universities. On entrepreneurships and career prospect, Alhamdulillah, our universities have a very good graduate employability, and now we want to improve it, and we want to make sure and to maintain this achievement. And number 6, we also take care or concern about high-touch community engagement. We do not only talk about high-tech, high technology, we talk about high-touch community engagement and social experience. Every year, more than 400 community engagement that we conducted throughout the countries, including international at an international level. But during this pandemic, we only focus on the Malaysians in Malaysia. At the same time, we also focus on the digital volunteerism that we are now championing. And number 7, we talk about providing conducive facilities environment. When we talk about conducive facilities environment, not only about the real facilities, the physical facilities, we also talk about the virtual world. And number 8, we talk about a sustainable lifestyle and campus experience. And finally, we are also concerned about your skills and talent development. We have a very rich talent. We have many talented students. We want to unleash, when we want to unlock your talent, we want to groom you to become a professional, to become some sort of professional activist, want to become a thinkers. We want you to serve the ummah, to serve the nation. So I would like to share with all of you this campus life experience. This is very, very important for you to understand, because this will be your journey as a student to seek the knowledge in IIUM. The campus life experience is different with my experience in IIUM. I graduated in 2001, and I experienced different things with your generation. So let me briefly share with all of you these 4 components of the campus life experience. So please, I appeal to you that you must grab this opportunity to experience and to grab all the knowledge and experience that you can get from this beloved university. Number 1, the BIA, or the environment of Salihah, BIA Salihah. The BIA is the ecosystem that doesn't simply support but also be the drivers towards realizing the transformative education process. So BIA is the environment, has a direct effect on you. In other words, the role of the masjid, the role of the mahallah, the role of the community should be considered and highlighted in the transformative education environment. So you must take care, you must think, you must integrate your life in mahallah, in kuliah, in cafes, okay, with the community, in order for you to experience new things in IIM. Number 2, we talk about the academia. The academia, which is centered at the kuliah, is a place where you will be able to find your strength as well as to grow your self-esteem. So you want to seek the knowledge, grab the opportunity, try as much as possible, learn from the murabbis, learn from the professors, and then make sure that you can achieve a great academic performance. Number 3, we talk about the real world. The real world doesn't only talk about the mahalla, doesn't only talk about the kuliah. The real world refers to all the components of the real world. We talk about the community, we talk about the university, we talk about the industry, we talk about the agencies, we talk about the civil societies organization, we talk about the internal community, the external community, as well as other living beings. So you need to realize that we are living in this real world, that you need to integrate, that you need to engage with the people, and do not only work in silo, do not only talk about yourself. And finally, we talk about the virtual world. I like my experience as IIM alumni, as IIM students. We do not experience or do not get much opportunities to enjoy or to experience virtual world. But as of now, the virtual environment is very important. Students are digital native, you are digital native, and the students should have safe space in the virtual world. Please take care of your virtual world, particularly about your mental health and also your mental stability, and also be mindfulness. Okay, and these four components of this campus life experience is very, very important and very essential. And then you need to use this opportunity to seek the knowledge, to seek the experience, to grab the opportunities as much as possible before you can graduate. So from these four components, if you manage to experience and also to seek knowledge as much as possible, I have a strong faith, then you can transform yourself, you can transform your families, you can transform your communities, and inshallah, you can transform your community. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I will not prolong my speech. I would like to end my speech with just a reminder or a strong message to all of you, my beloved new students. Your arrival at IIM marks a new chapter in the story of your life. But this chapter is a bit different. The preceding chapters were largely written by others, your parents, your teachers, your guardians, your families, and the like. Now, you will be the principal author of the next chapter of your life, and you have the opportunity to determine your direction. The plot and the tempo of your story, you have the opportunity to learn new things, you have the opportunity to acquire new knowledge, to develop new skills, and to enhance your personal attributes in profound ways that will equip for life. Before I end my speech, I conclude by offering you some simple advice for how to make the best of your experience here at IIM. This is from my experience when I indebted so much to IIM. So I would like to share with all of you some of the tips, some of the messages, some of the reminders that you may use in order for you to face the challenges to experience your journey in IIM. Number one, take full responsibility for your learning. Take full responsibility for your learning. It is your responsibility, and make sure that you are responsible with everything that you work for. Number two, make the most of your time and your university experience. Please be active with the club and societies, with the MRCs, or with the student unions, or with any other platforms. You must grab the opportunities, because when you grab the opportunity, when you be active with the club and societies, with the students, societies, and organizations, you'll be able to improve your skills. You'll be able to improve your talent, to unleash your talent and to unlock your skills. And inshallah, you become a balanced and good graduate. Number three, be part of the learning community. Be part of the learning community. Do not be individualistic. Communicate with others and appreciate others. Work together, work collectively, and bear in mind that you are not work alone. You must work together collectively with others. And finally, I would like to appeal to you, or to encourage all of you to spend your time, to spend your cognitive surplus for humanity. In other words, please spend your time, please your cognitive surplus towards humanities, helping others, helping the communities, assisting others. So this will be part and parcel of your journey in your life. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, you have the power not only to change yourself, but also the people's life. Believe me, and I experienced this many times. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, and with those few words of advice, I wish you every success at International Islamic University, Garden of Knowledge and Virtue. And I am confident that you'll find it an immensely rewarding experience. And best of luck to each and every one of you. I would like to show it to you. This is the imagination of IIM Vision 2040. We are working towards IIM Vision 2040, whereby IIM, inshallah, will become the new Mujahid of the 16th century. And at the same time, we are contributing immensely, significantly to the Ummah, to the nation. Make the most of your time at this great university. I urge you to explore International Islamic University, not only with your eyes, but also with your heart and also with your soul. And I make dua that you will get whatever that you want, and you become one day become a balanced graduate, become a balanced human being that can contribute to the nation, to the ummah, and to the families, and to everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, thank you so much for listening. I would like to thank once again to the organizing committee. Thank you to all the Taraweeh committee for successfully running this Taraweeh committee for the first time, the virtual 100% virtual Taraweeh. I make dua that inshallah this Taraweeh will trigger and will be a catalyst to all the new students for you to explore your new journey in IIM, and inshallah you may get whatever that you want, and at the same time you may be able to appreciate what can you get from International Islamic University. So without further delay, in the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent, the most compassionate, I hereby officially declare Taraweeh 2021 open. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Associate Professor Dr. Zaki, the Director of Student Development and Community Engagement at IIM, for his very informative speech. And I hope that all the new students have understand what has been mentioned and have been delivered by our Honorable Associate Professor Doctor about our vision, our mission, and aspiration of IIM, as well as the roadmap and also his hope. All right. Now, I will read the question that has been asked in the last session, and the comment section is also still be open to any questions to be asked to our honorable speaker. So I will read the question, Mr.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So the first question from Anas Hayan. He said that, Assalamualaikum, Doctor. How important it is for a student not to devote their time on leading classes, but also to contribute back to the community?
All right, thank you very much for the questions, Anas Hayan. It is very important for us to, in IIM, okay, we are not thinking, we are not only talking about individual performance or talking about selfness. We are talking about others. So that's why it's very important for us to nurture and also to inculcate this understanding and to internalize this understanding that academic performance is not the sole purpose of studying in IIM. In IIM, in line with the vision and inspiration, talking about uplifting and upgrading the human life and civilization. Okay, this is very important for us. And even when we sing a song, we call it anthem, IIM anthem. And when we sing this anthem, we must internalize, we must respect it. So mention clearly that our responsibility is to realize the mercy to all mankind, to mercy to all the worlds, okay, visible and invisible. So meaning that it is very, very important for us to integrate this between the academic performance as well as to devote our surplus of time towards the community, towards the people. Why? Because when we work towards the people, when we contribute to others, it makes us more excellent. It empower us. At the same time, we get more barakah. So that's why IUM students all over the world, when I travel all over the world, I travel a lot, and even I publish a book on my journey, travel all over the world. When I met IUM alumni, I think 100%, so all of them are very active with the communities, serving the societies, and also serving and contributing to the nation. So in other words, we want to maintain this aspiration whereby IUM students must be not only excellent, must not only be successful in this world, but also in the hereafter. This is in line with the concept of sa'ada, the profound happiness in this world and in this hereafter. So if we can have this worldview, and inshallah, we can change the world, we can change ourselves, we can change the society. Thank you.
All right, thank you for the answer for this session. So we show that as a student, we have to balance our time, not only just to go to the class, but also to contribute back to the society. Right, Rector?
Yeah, right.
All right. So I think the second question from Afifah Azam, she asked from Rector, what advice would you give to your younger self at the start of your study year back then?
All right. Thank you, Afifah Azam. This is a very good question as well for us to have some sort of planning of our journey in this university. So you are very fortunate because during my time, we do not have some sort of guidance. We just try to explore ourselves. But Alhamdulillah, today we have a guidance. We have many books and many references for us to refer. But as a good start, I would like to share with all of you my experience as IUM student. Okay, as IUM student. I joined IUM in 1995 in Matriculation Center at Lembah Pantai, and then I joined Gombak campus in 1997, and I spent my life here more than 7 years. From kampung, from madrasah, I must grab the opportunity to absorb and to seek knowledge and skill as much as possible. So since day one, I promised to myself that I must be active with club and society. I must be active with the kuliah, with the mahalla. So first, I joined club and societies. I'm the first generation of lifesaver in IIUM. Okay, I absorbed the skills as a lifesaver for free, and I got a bronze medal. Until now, I'm a professional swimmer from IIUM. Number two, okay, I joined martial arts. I absorb all the knowledge, the skills of martial arts, and I use it in my life. Number three, I joined the club and society, kuliah-based societies, whereby I become one of the editors of the bulletin of the magazine. So I learned how to write, and until now, it helped me a lot to write the books. I published more than 25 books, international and national level. Okay, and also I involved with da'wah-based clubs and societies, try to engage the people and the communities, and try to implement and to test my knowledge that I learned from IUM. When you learn ibadah, when you learn fardu ain, fardu kifayah, and you learn your knowledge, you need to test it, and how that you can educate and share with the communities. In order for you to integrate and to feel the international environment, you need to mingle around with international students. Okay, so you need to work with them, you need to communicate with them, please be friend with them, and invite them to come to your homes, invite them to join your usra, and this is some sort of the integration that you can do. At the same time, we have many opportunities in this university. The universities offers many trainings and many courses for all of you on top of the programs at the kuliah. So you must grab all of the opportunity. At Mahalah level, numerous programs, numerous activities that you can experience. So all of this will make you more matured and will make you more a better person and more balanced person that you may do. So meaning that since day one, you must plan, you must make sure that you may be able to achieve and to grab whatever opportunities and experience and the knowledge you can get for 4 years in IIUM. Because IIUM offers you many things. Unlike other universities, we have a significant numbers of international students. And even we may know our alumni from more than 100 countries in the world. So in other words, I would like to conclude or to summarize my answer to Afifa Azam. IIM offers you a lot. Grab the opportunities and make sure that use your time to experience IIM with your soul, with your heart, and inshallah with your mind. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Doctor, for the answer. So, as we mentioned, or as we said by Assistant Professor Doctor, that he himself is the proof that if we balance between the academic and also the society or the club, we also can succeed too, like Assistant Professor Doctor too, inshallah. All right, so I assume we have come to the end of the Q&A session with that last question. And distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, now we move on to the most awaited agenda for this session, which is the launching of the Ta'aruf Week semester 2, 2020-2021. With that, I would like to once again invite Associate Professor Dr. Zikri Hassan, the Director of Student Development and Community Engagement of IUM, to complete the launching.
Life does not last forever, as this reality changes every day. We were once filled with laughter and pure happiness. With friends and smiles on our face. But now, we're just prisoners without a cage. Being trapped within our loneliness, as nothing appears in sight except for this empty space. this war does not stop here. Rise and accept this new norm. Together, we fight COVID-19.
Together, we fight COVID-19.
Together, we fight COVID-19.
Bersama kita lawan COVID.
You said forever, now I drive alone past your street.
Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Rector Hassan, the Deputy Director of Student Development and Community Engagement at IIM, for the gimmick launching. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, with that launching gimmick by our honorable guest, thus remarks the end of our session. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to take the opportunity to express our gratitude to our honorable speaker, Associate Professor Dr. Rector Hassan, for his willingness to attend this event despite his schedule. Thank you so much, Doctor. We really appreciate your presence today. And I would also like to thank everyone who involved for making this event a success and would like to apologize for any shortcomings. Before I end the session, there are a few reminders to be made. First, please fill in the attendance and also the survey form that have been prepared by the committee, and the link is available in the coming section. And second, don't forget to follow Ta'aruf Week social media on Instagram and also Twitter for any updates and also announcements, as well as the official social media of IIM in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also YouTube channel. We will now end our session with the station of Suratul As and Tasbih Kafarah. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much, sir. Yin, Yin, Yin. Nak tengok kamera.